got you. Goes like this, move from the back, eyes on me, hey like that, just like this.
Are you sick of your inventory looking like this in Adopt Me and you want it to look more like this? Well, do not worry because today I will be teaching you guys how to get rich in Adopt Me. Let's get started with the video.
Finding the right words to use for this song. I had so long.
My first tip is probably going to be to learn values. Values are definitely a big part of Adopt Me and important to the game because they used to not exist, but now they do, and it's making Adopt Me harder to play because you might trade one of your really good pets for a bad pet. So you should get an Adopt Me app. Some Adopt Me apps, value apps that I recommend using are AMVGG or Elfbred. I personally use Elfbred. I use AMVGG sometimes, but those are just good trading apps that you can use. And you can also use Happy Values if you want. 3 values are Preppy Values, Happy Values, and normal values. And normal values are when you just use it based off of its rarity. It doesn't matter if it's pretty or ugly or if you like the pet, it just has to be based off of its rarity. Preppy values, it's you only use values if the pet is preppy, if the pet is preppy. And Happy Values is if you enjoy the pet, even if it's not really popular. Let's say you enjoy the Mega Maine Coon. The Mega Maine Coon is probably not the most value pet, but it makes you happy to have it in your inventory and you just enjoy the pet. Those are what the 3 values are. And some pets to watch out for that are low tier legendaries are probably the Metal Ox, any Lunar Tiger, Dracula Parrot, Mummy Cat, Zodiac Minion Chick, and a bunch of others, which I will be showing some photos of. Okay, so my next tip is definitely going to be to grind. So grinding is when you turn to a baby and you do all your tasks and your pet tasks, and then you get more money, and that's what grinding is. So I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own grinding home and how to turn into a baby. Okay, so first of all, I recommend grinding with friends as well because it is easier and it is funner to do. And I do also recommend having a grinding home, so that's why I'll be teaching you how to do that. But anyways, here's how you turn to a baby. So you're going to want to press the arrow on the side of your screen, whatever color it is, and then press dress up. And then you're going to see this button down here, press baby, and then you're going to turn into a baby, and you will also get tasks. As you can see, I got a school task, and also this is how you make your grinding home. So you're going to want to get a small home or whatever home, and then you're going to want to delete everything. Your house should look something like this, very plain. And you're going to want to add a bunch of baths. Baths are important if you need to take a shower or do the shower task. You can just use these. The next thing you're going to want to do, as you can already tell, is put a bed down. Put a bunch of cribs down. These cribs are free, and they will also, as you might have guessed, help you complete the sleeping task for your pets, and they're very helpful to have a bunch of them. And if you're grinding with your friends, obviously you can put multiple of these down, and it's just really helpful to have. This is how the room looks so far, and as you can tell, it's looking very cutesy. You can also color them if you put the multiple color setting on in your settings. And then you're just going to want to place some water bowls and food bowls down, because when you place these food bowls and water bowls, your pets can eat and drink. Now, this unfortunately does not count for you, so you will have to go to the grocery store and buy some apples and water bottles, because that is the only way, and obviously you cannot eat out of the dog food bowls, so Okay, the grinding home should end up looking something like this, and the piano and treadmill are optional to complete the playground task and the walking task. So this is how it should turn out, and yeah.